better-than-life partners. When we say we'll be ready in 10 minutes, we mean it. Oh my God, what time is it? I'm very late. Kraft mac and cheese, best thing ever.
Not much longer now, and I will also take to the skies.
Me too.
You? No, you will always be a worm.
Just wait and see. Red Bull gives you wings.
That's called for football. The season is busy. To all the comebacks, to all the push, to the parlays we hit. Here's the one last ride.
Get baby boosts on Super Bowl 60 all week long. Soccer is life. Premiering Saturday at 1 a.m. Only Toonami on Adult Swim.
Everyone enjoying the dinner your father and I nicely made you? Don't be afraid to shout out compliments.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down and 3. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. To the air, Williams. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Off the play fake, it's Williams. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Throwing is Williams. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go.
Now Hall to start the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's in.
11 MT. Catch. 11. 11.
2nd and 10.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Stop.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 9 yards that time. The Broncos at 5-4 now on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Short throw caught by Bowers. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
They'll give the Hall. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You look at this Raiders defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Mighty. 11 mighty. 12. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. The offense has to love that, because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistently, usually trouble.
Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Las Vegas, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Raiders.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Working out of the gun, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Dowdle is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
And they'll run again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Third down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. He'll try to pick it up himself. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Bronco defense comes up big. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game. Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
On 1, ready? 2nd down and 8.
11.
Now Burrow changing the look.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot. 11 MT. Take. 11.
Ball again on 2nd down. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Big 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
Burrow will throw.
Oh my God,
That's
crazy.
complete. Down the left sideline. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown in his first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield.
11 Thomas.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That's down the field for Jefferson. Over the middle, and there's a diamond catch.
Look at the
41 yards.
Here we go.
Good nigga dove the catch there. Come on.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run with Hall. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Breece Hall with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. And now it's blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
And get 2 points.
they can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it.
Oh, my God.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second.
One more time with Hall. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Breece Hall, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this.
Oh, he was still
right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
To throw, it's Williams. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10.
Throwing again here, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude.
And the Broncos
Get the fuck out of here. I put that bitch only when he can get it, and he still get it.
Picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
I'm one, ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they can't bring him down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
White 80. White side. Eleven.
Burrow looking to pass. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
11, Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow.
Burrow's back.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
11. Here we go. 11. What? 11. 12. 11 MT. Stop.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. A final shot before break. Williams. He lets it go deep for Olave. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
12. Here we go. Ready? 11. 11.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
There's Hall bringing in another one. And a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
At the Raiders' 46-yard line.
11 Thomas. 12. Dot.
Here's Burrow. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
11.
Now Burrow. Short throw caught by Bowers. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And gives him a nice pickup.
8 yards.
11 mighty.
Second and 2.
11. 11 MT. Dot.
Call again on second down. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Here we go. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate.
They'll try to run with Hall. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Leads to second and goal.
11. Stop.
They get this out left. Touchdown, Broncos. Chimray DK with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Olave over the middle. So the completion.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Well, that
This Sunday at the Convention Center, it's streaming all your favorite YouTubers, Instagrammers, social media mavens, and digital influencers under one roof.
Social media? Better swap my glasses for a monocle that will pop out when I'm confronted with modern talk.
LOL is thousands of the hottest videos, memes, epic fails. Meet disgraced YouTube star Logan Paul and his cool bus, the golden-throated homeless guy and his cool bus he poops in, newly sober cat, formerly grumpy cat, and teen influencers Tyler Oakley, Lele Pond, Lozelle, Joey Graceffa. Sunday, I already said that.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
With special guest star, everyone's favorite internet how-to whiz, Corey from Corey's World. What's going on, guys?
of course. And I'm going to be live in person at the Cohawk Streaming Con, where you'll see I'm over 5'2". And remember, that Nazi stuff I said was Mahila, very competitive Halo game. And congratulations to Gold Black 69, whose people definitely do not control the media and all banking.
Dad, can we go to Streaming Con?
Well, I wasn't watching all that closely. Is it like a rodeo?
Sure.
We're going to Streaming Con. Get here. Looks like someone's going to Streaming Con. Rope a doggy for me. Oh, awesome. Look over there. You can take a selfie in a hospital bed to get social media attention. Don't really want to get into it, but I'm fine. Oh, boy. Well, this is the last thing I wanted. I'm going to do an Instagram story here where I insult a loner and it becomes a whole thing. What's up, everybody? I'm here at Screamin' Con 2019. Weird ponytail. I got a whole booth of cats. What do you think? Hello. Hey, man, I didn't say anything to that guy. This is ridiculous. You're hurting my wrist. So check this out, guys. I got kicked out of Screamin' Con 2019. I don't know if anyone watching this is a lawyer, especially a constitutional lawyer. Hey.
Hey, guys. So, I think I'm going to... Really awesome this solid. You know, like on the back of the prescription when they give you the recipes for those Swear to God, make those little hashtag.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Bronk. It is 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Pittman, the man in motion left. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. 4 step to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Bronk, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and then failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Pollard. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
These situations, Kate, have turned into such like a boom or bust, an all-or-nothing mindset. Either you're going to stun that run right at the point of attack, or you're going to run the risk of letting it get out just like that.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. He dodged the tackle. Leads into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They go right back to Hall. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Caught out left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield.
Pass
It would
interference.
have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Motioning left is their running back. On third down, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. First down now, ball at the 33. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close.
Goldfish have short memories.
To that edge, they're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Herbert. Throwing the out route complete.
If I could switch over there,
down inside the 45-yard line.
This is wow.
It's a gain of 22. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. This is Pollard running left. He has room past the 25. Running down the left side. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons break the tie here in the first. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes this in, touchdown Minnesota. The Vikings trim the lead to 1. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Taking a deep shot here. Has it down close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead on the first play of the drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hey, let's go. Trimmers.
They give on second to Hall. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 21-14 our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it on 3rd and 5. They've got a man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Hurts. And that one's incomplete for now. It brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On the counter, Hall. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All gets it again on 2nd down. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. The lateral goes haywire. Oh! And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss. Well, they're going to face 4th down now, Brock, but hey, could be a whole lot worse. Very nearly a turnover there until that sideline saved them.
Yeah, even if this drive is coming to an end, they'll get to do so now, Kate, on their own terms. Get that punter out there and hopefully give their defense a much better field position to defend from.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Wait,
Call a
what?
timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
What the fuck? That shit is ass, man. What the fuck? How I go from 3rd and 1 to 4th and 35? Dude, what the fuck is that?
Again. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one.
Still didn't get that.
And he gets his guys a few yards
that's
before they bring
crazy.
him down on the return.
That's crazy.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
End up running left, Pollard. A lot of space ahead. Down the sideline inside the 40, 20, 15. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Wow.
After one carry, this drive might already be in trouble.
I move, like, he's standing still.
These defenders can just
why can't I move?
Scores in the game,
like,
and
you
you know
gotta
what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass, and that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack, just like that.
Now Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this one, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Mostert on the return. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Hurts. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Throw here, 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. From the gun, it's all. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
In motion left is Evans. Hurts to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Let's go. Trimmer.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's going to let this go. Deep down. Oh, this is getting ugly.
How, if I'm controlling the nigga, he don't run back to the ball, G? Like, how if I'm controlling him, he don't run back to the ball? I don't understand it. But he able to break on the ball.
You could feel
it's crazy.
You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons butt racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets hit done. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but he stopped 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jonte Barron has it. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked it. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in a playoff game.
Really good point. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. On the move, headed right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. The before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Hey, 73.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throwing for Hurts. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He finds Kelsey running the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. That's Evans making the catch outright. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
63.
Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons piling it on going into halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The kicker on for the extra point.
One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. That call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our 2nd half gets underway. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.